Right before Barack and Michelle Obama entered the White House, they had an estimated net worth of $1.3 million. Now, to most people, that's a lot of money, but according to Michelle, costs stacked up pretty quickly when they finally became the first family.
It's expensive to live in the White House, as many people don't know. I mean, much is not covered. You're paying for every bit of food that you eat. You're not paying for housing and the staff in it, but everything, even travel. If you're not traveling with the president, if your kids are coming on a Bright Star, which is the First Lady's plane, we had to pay for their travel to be on the plane.
While apparently struggling to pay for all of those White House expenses, the staffers do it too, by the way. We have to pay for our own food. The Obamas somehow found the cash to afford a $50,000 a week Martha's Vineyard summer hideaway. Look at that. They famously vacationed here from 2009 to 2011. That is while Barack Obama was president. And the property boasts 8 bedrooms in the main residence. But don't worry, there's 5 bedrooms in the guest house if you want to stay over. It has an in-ground pool and a stunning wraparound porch. Now, that spacious estate is now on the market for a whopping $39 million. Kennedy, you have to pay for the food and all of this, and not every president who goes into the White House is rich. I get all of that. There have been other first families that have complained about it. But you're doing a $50,000 vacation rental every summer, and you're complaining about roughing it?
So also, that 2005 number when they bought their first house in Chicago for $1.3 million, they put $200,000 down. They had to work very hard for that. But somehow when he left the presidency, they were already worth $20 million. So they were able to amass some scratch. And a lot of this falls on deaf ears because you have a lot of moms and a lot of different houses throughout the country. And they do have to pay rent. They do have to pay the mortgage. They don't have a staff, and boo-hooing that your 2 children that you have to pay for them to fly on your private jet that's just for the First Lady's sole use. It's really hard to drum up sympathy. She needs to stop doing podcasts. She has done herself such an incredible disservice over the last year.
It's so true. I mean, Harris, there was a social media user that pointed out, the president alone, his salary at, I think it's about $400,000, is more than America's top 97% of earners, is what the social media user said. And they point out that his net worth he made $20.5 million, according to the New York Post, between being a senator and leaving the White House. So he was doing just fine.
Yeah, David's laughing. It's the American way. Some would argue. You go into politics and you get rich. Can we get an audit? Can we take a look at how that's happening? Or is it none of our business and we're just supposed to be quiet? I agree with Kennedy. Why are we exposed to all these podcasts from Democrats? Yeah. Why is Biden on a let me fall asleep again tour? I just don't get it. They must hate their political party because they're really hurting it by all the jawing that they're doing. I just don't get it.
Yeah, the Obamas went to leave that vacation house that they rented, David. They ended up purchasing a place on Martha's Vineyard. And you recall when Governor Ron DeSantis sent the illegal immigrants there? Stephen Miller had a pretty epic tweet at the time. Obama's compound alone could easily house several thousand illegal migrant Americans during actual natural disasters. Instead, they've been forced to sleep in stadiums and makeshift FEMA shelters. So why were these illegal immigrants never invited to the Obamas?
They called the ferry probably within minutes of them getting there because obviously you got to get to Martha's Vineyard by ferry. You know who doesn't take a salary? Donald Trump. And he's actually worth money going into the White House and losing money. Oh, did you say, oh, boo-hoo?
Yes.
I think that was you. I love you. I would love to get a perspective from someone else because I know, because he's been texting me, a son of a president, a former president, is watching the show right now.
Oh,
Please tell me what it costs your father, Ronald Reagan, and the family to watch. Now you know who I'm talking about. This is ridiculous. You have a staff, you have security, you have all the things. You have $400,000 a year, which means you don't have to spend that money getting around. You don't have to spend it on Metro bus and Metro rail tickets and all this because they're in SUVs and come on. This is elitism at the top end of elitism.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you clarified about the president's son because I was going to guess it was Hunter Biden who was watching, but Emily.
No.
Yeah, look, you guys, this is also, I think, so much of this is in the package that it's sent in. meaning that I think the way that Mrs. Obama was talking, maybe if she said, you guys, I'm going to break down, this is what it's like to be First Lady. All right, so here's what it's like. Tell us. Yes, I would love to learn behind the scenes. But the way that it was framed is somehow trying to curry sympathy for someone having to pay for children on a private. I didn't even know that's what the name of it was, by the way, Bright Star. That sounds like an elementary school. But it sounds amazing. And at the end of the day, when every American right now pinches pennies every day and makes sure that their food is covered and all the things, serving at the pleasure of the people and serving in the highest office of the United States of America, to me, represents something sacrosanct that no amount of dollars and cents should impede or make me feel sorry for the honor of being my president.
Yeah, I think you've lost the plot when you say my staff was paid for, but not my food. Right? Okay, well, I don't have a staff. All right.
Hey, everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.